ayat from the last session. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam, he was convincing his people and telling them that if you come back to the right path and if you make tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make istighfar, so there will be many benefits. There are spiritual benefits of istighfar and for the akhirah, for your salvation, for everything, but also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the benefits even in this dunya, in this world. You will get so many benefits of this dunya. And he highlighted three of them, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send down the rain abundantly. So you will be out of dryness, that situation of the drought, and you have your vegetations, your grains, everything is coming out properly from the earth. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you children, the barakah in your children, in your family, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the barakah in your wealth. And you have gardens, and you have rivers and everything. So these are all the symbols of comfort, enjoyment of this life. So those people who are the righteous people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them the good life in this world as well. So this is the benefit of istighfar. Today inshallah we will start from here. Alam taraw kayfa khalaqa Allahu sab'a samawatin tibaqa. Taraw is the verb. Sometimes it comes in the Quran in singular form. Alam tara, like alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed into the plural, that you all. Do you not see? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to all the people. Alam taraw, do you not see? Kayfa khalaqallahu, how? Kayfa means how. Khalaqallahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. Sab'a samawat, 7 heavens. Sab'a, 7 samawat, heaven. Tibaqa, one after the other. Layers. So layers should not be taken by mistake that they are folded like we fold any cloth or anything. No. So there are several explanations of that one after the other. And second explanation is that they are in harmony with each other. So there is a whole system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this universal system, and He put it in the harmony of each other. They are all connected to each other and they are supporting to each other. So tibaq, it means layers. وَجَعَلَ الْقَمَرَ فِيهِنَّ نُورًا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the moon. Qamar is moon. Fihinna, in the heavens. Noora, as the light. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had made Qamar, or the moon, as a source of light. And that light is reflecting. وَجَعَلَ الشَّمْسَ سِرَاجًا. And He made the sun as the radiant lamp, bright lamp. So Siraja is the lamp that is very powerful, and it is giving you the light that is required by the human beings. Siraj. Wallahu ambatakum min al-ardi nabata. Subhanallah. This expression is very unique expression. The ultimate meaning of is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created you from the earth, right? But He did not use the word khalaqa over here, that Allahu khalaqakum. There are so many ayat in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said khalaqakum, right? But here he changed to ambatakum. Ambata is just like the tree that is produced, the plant or any tree that is produced. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala caused you to grow out from the earth, like a tree is coming out of the earth. Sprout, yes. So it is ambata. Now the Mufassirin, they have said beautifully that what is the hikmah in this word, what is the wisdom in this word, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exemplified the growth of the human beings, the creation of the human beings like the tree or the plant. Okay, so it is the gradual stages of the human beings in their creation and in the growth, just like the tree. One. Second is that after a tree, when it goes to its height, it reaches to the height, then it is starting decomposing. You know, it's dried and the leaves are gone, and ultimately our day comes, then the whole tree is gone. And where is it going? It's going again inside the earth. And then we see again in the springtime that everything is coming again from the earth. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pointing out to the second life of the human being on the day of resurrection, that He created you from this earth. You have your life, whatever life span you have been given, you will stay here, you will live here in this world, and a day comes with them and you will die. After the death, you are going again back into this earth. And in the same way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings those plants, give them second life, they come out of the earth, you also will be coming out of that. So this is the wisdom of this word, Wallahu ambatakum min al-ardi nabata. So Allah has produced you from the earth nabata. Nabata means in a very systematic way. So nabata is supporting the verb ambata. In Arabic terminology, it is called maf'ul mutlaq. So nabata is object, and this type of object is called maf'ul mutlaq. So it's strengthening the same idea of ambata. And He did not create you haphazardly, but with the system. ثُمَّ يُعِيدُكُمْ فِيهَا. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is returning you back. He's sending you back. So aada yu'idu means returning, sending something, back. Fiha, in it. This is very similar to the other ayah that we have been recommended by our Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that at the time of the burial, whenever our Muslim brother or sister, when we put that brother sister in the grave, and this is the time of closing the grave, we should recite the ayat of the Quran, minha khalaqnakum wa fiha nu'idukum wa minha nukhrijukum taratan ukhra. In that ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that this is the earth and the dirt that we have created you from. Minha khalaqnakum wa fiha nu'idukum. In the same earth, we are sending you back inside that. وَمِنْهَا نُخْرِجُكُمْ تَارَةً. And from the same earth, we will take you out one more time. Right? So, it is very similar message here. ثُمَّ يُعِيدُكُمْ فِيهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send you back in the earth. وَيُخْرِجُكُمْ إِخْرَاجًا. And then He will bring you forth, take you out from the same earth again. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ بِسَاطًا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this land, this earth, for you as like a bed. Like you are sleeping on the bed every night. So this whole earth has been designed for you as your bed. You are building your houses on the same earth, and you are staying on this earth. And the quality of the earth is also very much suitable to use for the human beings. In other ayat of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given this message, and the ulama, they have said that subhanallah, look at the quality of the earth. It is not too solid or too hard like the iron. Suppose if the whole earth would be so much strong and solid, people, they cannot dig in, right? They should not be able to build the houses. On the other hand, this earth is not too soft that it's always shaking and moving, and it's not stable, and you are not able to make anything on that. So not too soft, not too hard. So bisata is the good expression. لِتَسْلُكُوا مِنْهَا سُبُلًا فِجَاجًا. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made so many roads and paths and tracks that you are walking, you are moving through those roads whenever you want to go from one destination to the other, from one place to the other place. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made so many roads for you. لِتَسْلُكُوا. Salaka yasluku means to walk, to move, like transportation, so that you can transport. Minha, in this earth. Subulan fijaja. Subul is the plural of sabil. Sabil means path. Fijaja, subhanallah, it's not just the ordinary road. It's easy to make the ordinary road on the ground that is leveled, like we have these highways, but it is very difficult to make the path in the mountains. So fijaja is those difficult pathways that you find in the mountain area. That is called fijaja. Sometimes narrow, sometimes it's very difficult to find. So this is the hikmat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not just the human being's own creation or wisdom, that he created the mountains, but also he created the pathways in between those mountains. The mountains are not that there is no road for you. Otherwise, it could be very difficult for the human beings to cross the mountains, to cross the roads. So in between those mountains, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala left some place empty, like the valley, and this has become the pathway for you. Subhanallah. So these are so many blessings and favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He is reminding all the human beings, and He is giving the da'wah that you realize it and come back to the worship of your only God, the one who has provided you all these facilities. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq, inshallah, to take the lessons from these beautiful ayat and to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with all our humility, with all feeling of thanks, gratitude and appreciation to many favors and bounties and blessings of Allah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Sallallahu ta'ala ala khair khalqihi Sayyidina wa Nabina Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi.